right, welcome back to episode 61 of the 𝗙𝗏𝗶𝗶 podcast.
I'm Joe.
I'm Mike.
You're studying this can so strongly. But this is the third and final part of our One Hit Wonders trio of albums, and we've ended on my choice. I've ended up with 𝐶𝐴 by Gnarls Barkley. And the cider that we have gone with is from Holmberg Orchards Winery out of Gales Ferry, Connecticut. We have their hard cider and their Rosé cider. We went a little apple picking yesterday. It won't be yesterday as of the release of this episode, but a little late October apple picking. It was a lot of fun. They had a huge list of different kinds of things you can go up and pick, and of course they have to go with some ciders as well. So. About 6.5%. I'm excited to try them. I haven't tried them out yet. I've been waiting for this.
So you didn't have a taster there?
Sample.
We had wine slushies.
Oh,
yeah, those were
wine
good.
Slushies
Some kind of peach Moscato kind of weird combination. It was actually pretty decent.
All right.
There was women in the brown tall boots and the flannels and the big hats.
The big brown hats.
Yes, there was a lot of basic bitches there. So if that's your vibe.
Becky's.
Yes.
A lot of Becky's.
Yes, there's so many Becky's.
Yep.
But pretty good family location if you want to take them there. I don't know if they're doing them this late into November. They might have been shut down by then, but they had the tractor going around if you want to do that, pick your own kind of thing, corn maze, that kind of vibe. So
just fall central.
Yes, yes,
yep.
Yes, and we're in the month of fall. So
yep.
Figured I'd try them out. So I guess we should start off with the just hard cider.
Okay.
They had a third one. I forget what it was called, but it wasn't bottled currently. So I don't know how big of cider guys you are.
I can have them.
Yeah.
My 110 that I did give was to a cider.
It was.
Yes, Citizen Cider's Rosé.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
See how
I
this
don't mind the
lives up to
ciders.
it.
I can't drink a lot of them.
No.
They get to be a little bit too much. But.
Yeah. But, pretty clear. It's kind of like...
definitely hydrated.
Yeah, that's that's your, third bottle of water in the day, and you kind of have to go a second time, and it's, got most of the nutrients out, so... Smells...
Cidery.
Yeah, almost like a wine, like a white wine almost.
Cheers.
But cheers.
Classy motherfuckers.
Wait, pinky's out. Ooh, it's pretty sweet.
This one tastes like apple juice.
Yeah. Yeah, this is very
I could drink a lot of this.
Joe shifted from I can't drink too much to I can drink a lot.
This is right? Yeah, apple juice, but
Wow.
it's not like a strong flavor.
No.
This is an easy drinker. Wow.
That goes down smooth. Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes ciders, you
Yeah.
said, are sweet.
It can
too
weigh you
sweet.
down
Yes.
too much.
And it leaves that film in your mouth,
Yeah.
syrupy.
Yeah.
This doesn't. This is good. I like it.
That's very good. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and that's obviously it's apples from their location, so it's all locally sourced.
Yep.
But
Connecticut's craft cider.
Okay.
So it's just our let's see.
there's in that bolded section in white.
Yes.
It kind of describes what the drink is because the other
Cool.
ones are all.
Our original
copy-paste.
hard cider is crisp and refreshing, capturing the true nature of an apple from the farmer's perspective. We lovingly craft each can of our cider from our own apples that were handpicked, pressed, and packaged on our farm.
Wow,
Cool.
very cool.
I'm in.
They also had apple cider donuts.
Oh,
and stuff
God.
like
I
that.
love apple cider donuts.
They were pretty bomb.
You should have brought some of those.
I ate them. They're.
Those no longer exist.
I can try and baby bird it into your mouth if you want to try it, but
Hard pass.
I
yeah,
don't know. If it got deep enough, it might have to come out the other end.
Yeah.
you can human centipede it later.
Oh. Yeah, this is pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's really
You know,
really
it's
good.
not really...
Hop cider. What's hop cider?
That's the one they didn't have.
Oh.
Yeah, so they've got a whole. So I don't want to interrupt what you were saying, but
No, I was just going to say it tastes like apple juice, apple cider. It's got that taste. Nothing super crazy about it or
Yeah.
anything super standout. It just, you don't really taste a lot of the alcohol. A little bit more, like you said, that wine kind of a
yeah, it's
flavor
kind of
than
winey.
anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good.
Yeah, and you'll sometimes in a cider or like a Red's apple or like a Angry Orchard.
Yeah.
some of it will seem a little bit mass-produced, and it's
Yes.
not really that authentic. I mean, obviously it is, but like you get some. If you have like 3 in a night, you're gonna want to like die at the end of it. You're gonna have just the worst fucking hangover.
It's so artificial and yes, agreed.
Yeah, but this is very like.
Yeah.
Just damn Splenda.
It does. It literally tastes like they pour sugar packets into it. But
some shit. Sorry.
but this one, it's pretty smooth. It goes down pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that it's like handcrafted and it's not very mass produced. But they only had these 2 and the hop cider there. I couldn't get the hop cider, but they have a whole bunch of listed ones on their website. I'm not sure if it's a seasonal thing or if they just didn't have them there. But they have a spice cider, a black currant cider, honey cider. And that's it.
The hop cider sounds interesting.
Yes, I'm not sure.
What's in it, like hops, I guess.
Cascade hops, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's Cascade hops add a citrusy
cool.
aroma to their heirloom blends of cider apples.
I definitely would like to try that. So kind of like a fusion kind of thing.
Yep. They only had it on tap, but I could not have any because I was driving.
Ah.
And I already had wine slushy. But
You're so responsible, Tom.
I really am.
Yep.
Bitch.
Thanks. Listen, it's in Gales Ferry. It's like a 30, 45 minute drive.
Yeah, right.
And I had to go to Pumpkin Town later. It was a whole fall day.
Oh, man, he just falled out.
It was.
Did you have a vest on?
I did not. I had this flannel on. And it was buttoned. It was not. It was not
Did you have
unbuttoned.
Uggs on?
Listen, I don't want to talk about it. I pulled a Tom Brady.
You mean gave him a really shitty deal on a football that a guy could have made millions on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, did you hear about that?
No.
Mike Evans caught Tom Brady's 600th career touchdown, the only quarterback to ever throw 600, and he gave it to a fan because he didn't know it was a 600th.
Oh.
The fan got $1,000 to the team's store, so the money goes back to the team.
Yeah.
Right? Another game football, a signed jersey to be named later, and like something else.
That's it?
That's it.
Dude, that
Tony
goes...
Romo goes, he should have held out for at least 3 commercial breaks. He goes, he could have gotten at least $1 million.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jesus, I'm surprised Tom Brady himself isn't stepping up
Yeah.
and being like,
Tom Brady would have gone and kissed him right on the lips for it.
did they get
With
the ball
Tom.
back?
Yeah, we gave him the ball back.
Listen, you can give me lips, but if I don't get tongue in this kiss,
I would have wanted
I'm out.
Tom Brady to like spend the night at my house or something like that.
Jiggle my balls around.
Gonna get a lot, but
Wow, that's surprising.
guy got gypped.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's his own fault.
But technically, he didn't catch it. Mike Evans just chose a random dude, right?
Not his
But-
problem.
Right.
Once it's in his hands, that's his football.
Right.
Yeah.
What is it? Possession is 90% of the law.
9/10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 9/10 is 90%.
All right, Mr. Math guy.
Yeah, but that's not the saying.
Oh.
So just because
I'm
you
updating it. Okay.
Yeah, just
no
because
one
you
likes
put it in
fractions
your
anymore.
just because you put it in your Common Core terms.
No, Common Core would be like 90 out of 100. Like just
90
leaving
out
it
of
like
100 times 55
Yeah.
X.
divided by 55.
that. Yeah.
Square
right,
root of
right,
I.
right. Canceling each other out. Yeah. Oh God. Give me 90 sticks out of 100 sticks. And that's
Say
your 90.
elsewhere.
Anyway. Yeah, so moving on to St. Elsewhere. This is one I picked from 2006 from Gnarls Barkley, which is CeeLo Green, and I gotta figure out who the other guy is. I should have looked that up. But I believe it's like a producer or some kind of
Andre 3000?
Is it?
No.
That'd be cool.
Could be Andre 2000.
More Common Core. Oh, it's Danger Mouse? I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool.
Oh man, I can't believe it's Danger Mouse.
Yeah, he did the
Danger
Mouse and the
Mouse.
Mask. He did the Gray album with What did you say? What did I even hear?
He goes, "Oh, Danger Mouse." What Danger Mouse? you
Yeah.
said? Can't believe it was Danger Mouse. And he whispers, "Who's Danger Mouse?"
Who the fuck is it?
That's exactly.
When the fuck do we get ice cream?
Was I sleeping?
Nice.
Oh God.
But I've heard of Danger Mouse before. He did the Gray album where he mixed vocals from Jay-Z's The Black album
Beatles,
and the
right?
Beatles White album.
Oh, that's
he
pretty
got
cool.
He got a shit ton of trouble for it.
Did he?
Yeah,
We should do that
I
album.
didn't pay anybody.
Yeah, he also did an album with MF Doom called The Mouse and the Mask. where they stole a bunch of like samples from Adult Swim shows at the time, like C Lab and 𝐴𝐴𝐽 and Hunger Force.
I love that show.
Yep, and Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law.
That used to be one of my go-tos.
Yeah.
In high school.
Oh yeah.
𝐴𝐴𝐽.
That album is really. That album is awesome too. He produced all this stuff, and then MF Doom just did a bunch of lyrics on it. So
Nice.
I didn't know that's actually Danger Mouse. But Gnarls Barkley is CeeLo Green in Danger Mouse. Obviously, their song "Crazy" just went crazy. It won Record of the Year in 2007. It was platinum certified, shipping over 1 million records. It also received a nomination for Album of the Year. I did not know that.
Huh.
And then, they put out another album, The Odd Couple. Didn't really do too much. But obviously, CeeLo Green's doing his stuff now. He's kind of like a B-tier celebrity. I think he was on The Voice or something for a while.
Yeah, one of those, yeah.
You had that single, Fuck You.
Yep, I remember that.
That like 50s kind of throwback song.
Yep, I remember that as well. But
yeah.
CeeLo was in Goody Mob, if I'm remembering correctly. Yep, right there. Which is like an Atlanta hip-hop group out of the late 90s. And they really they came together on St. Elsewhere to put out some really, there's a lot of variety on this album. There's a lot of different
like I said,
styles.
when we're talking about this mini-series of all the... And being more of a rock person and literally having the Lit album and the Anthology album come out right in like our heyday of listening and like getting into that scene.
Mm-hmm.
And I listened to all three of these, and this might have been the most entertaining of the three to actually listen to and most enjoyable.
Yeah.
For being an album that only had really one song on it.
It's more of like a mixed bag than out of the other albums. Like
you had a lot of variety.
You didn't really know what you were going to get from it.
Yep.
And I think that kind of has its own appeal to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
I had to find, I got to find my streaming numbers from this month because for some reason I just kept playing this album over and over again. I don't know what it was about it, but this album is my 11th most streamed album this year.
Wow.
I don't know why, but I just kept coming back.
Now, quick side note on
Yes.
this last FM.
Yes.
You always talk about that.
Yes.
Has the podcast like skewed your data?
Yeah. Call Me If You Get Lost, the Tyler the Creator album is number one. I feel like it still would have been number one.
Yeah.
But we did do it for the review, and I just kept listening to it over and over again.
Yeah.
Toxicity is fourth.
Yeah.
Sour by Olivia Rodrigo is fifth. Other stuff like that. We did Worry. That's number 2 on my list.
Yeah.
But there's some albums in here that we haven't done, like on the show.
That's
that
cool,
are
yeah.
still up here. So,
Mhm.
But yeah, I will get on like my Spotify Wrapped, like some albums that we've done.
Yeah.
So I thought that's really interesting. But
Yep.
yeah, I just kept coming back to this. It has some kind of returning appeal to it. I don't know what it is. And it's not like a crazy, it's not like my favorite album.
No.
I wouldn't say it's like a fantastic album.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be like in the 8, 9, 10 out of 10.
Right. It's just different.
You know what I
There-
think
yeah.
too?
Lots of elements on
It
it.
has like more of an old school vibe to it.
Yeah, there's some funk elements.
Yeah, funk and like
Almost
some
like
of that
R&B-ish.
almost like R&B, like almost like a club scene, like back in the day, like kind of feel you see in the movies and stuff. I don't know. I just had I like the vibe it had.
Mm-hmm.
Its genres are neo soul, psychedelic soul, pop, hip hop, and R&B.
Soul is probably what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's a bit-
most of that
yeah.
kind of like.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a great voice for it.
Yeah.
Fits.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the first single, Crazy, was the first song to become a UK #1 single based solely on downloads. Because it was right around that time where
Yeah.
downloading songs were
06.
starting to become more popular.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's pretty interesting.
Cool.
But, you start off with Go-Go Gadget Gospel. It's kind of an interesting and strange way to start it because
Yep.
there's not a lot of songs that sound like this exactly.
No, it was cool though.
Yeah,
I
and
like
it's
it.
not necessarily crazy gospel influenced either. There are parts on like the chorus where they're all kind of those soaring vocals come in, but I wouldn't really call it a gospel track at all.
No, but it was a cool way to open the.
Yeah, I think
the
so.
album.
I don't like the song at all.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of a mess.
Mm-hmm.
I just wouldn't open an album this way.
Mm-hmm.
Make the song as you are if you want to make it, but I wouldn't open the album. No, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
And then once again, I mean, this seems to be, well, besides the anthology one, I mean, same thing with Lit, second song in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Early
your
in.
big hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what the difference is in putting it second or second to last,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
I always like that intro, the four.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah.
it's like a Pharrell intro.
Yeah.
I don't think he's on that song.
But it's just a smooth song. That the oohs in the background is kind of like that droning kind of, background noise, that like that white noise. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
Catchy.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep coming back.
Good
Oh yeah,
chorus.
it's got that
We
kind
should
of
do this.
mystical, like, kind of, not really. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like ethereal almost. Like it's very in that essence. Like it's not. It's is it a minor chord? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I could look it up.
Or like in that key. I'm not sure, but I think I almost prefer his slowed down version that he did for some kind of online show that he did.
Okay, I haven't heard.
But it's just like keys, guitar, like very light drums, but it's much slower. It's like almost 5 minutes, and he gets way more soulful in it. And it's really interesting.
Yeah, it's in an A minor.
A minor. Yeah, I was gonna say it's got that kind of mysterious vibe to it. That's
Yeah.
what I
I'm
was
sorry,
looking for.
C minor. C minor. It's
That's yeah.
same.
But yeah, I
Still
really
a
like the
minor.
I like the
You knew that, right, Joe?
influences.
Yeah, I just didn't want to say it and be, I don't want to overstep. And
Well, no, you said
a
your
one-upper.
part. You said you liked the 1, 2, 3, 4 intro.
You're so right. God damn it, typecasted. Well done. That was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
You do that.
I did my part. I can leave.
Whoa, there's a lot of samples on this.
Really?
Yeah.
From like other songs.
Well, I mean, Danger Mouse is a producer, but I'm assuming he takes a lot of samples from other things. Like
Yeah.
he's not like a big, guitar player or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But this comes from Last Man Standing, which is from Gianfranco Reverberti.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wee wee.
A lot of rolled letters there.
I'm gonna have to wee after this. But
So their 3 singles, minus the fact that their last single is "Who Cares" / "Daddy Gone, Daddy Gone."
yeah. Oh, Smiley Face was a
The
single.
first, I was gonna say the first 5 songs is their 3 singles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Front loaded.
2, 4, 5, and then "Who Cares," which is the other kind of A/B side,
Yeah.
is 10. But, so they're really
Mm-hmm.
popping it out early. But
Well, what's the deal with
I really, go ahead.
sorry,
No,
the
no.
last 2 tracks?
Oh,
There's like
the
2
instrumental.
instrumentals.
I really liked them. I thought they were really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I get if you're putting like a popular track with instrumentals
the
on the back end,
last-
but
The last one,
the Boogie
I
Monster.
didn't get a chance to like sit down, but the last one that was instrumental, I thought was one of the earlier songs.
It was the
Transformer,
sixth
yeah.
track. Well, there's Transformer and
And
the
then-
Boogie
Oh, here
Monster.
it is. Okay, yeah,
It's
yeah,
6
yeah,
and
yeah.
9. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
Point
I'm
to the
looking
camera.
No, you know what it was.
There's visual
Gotcha.
elements.
Yeah. But I mean, I liked it. They were shortened and
There it is.
a little bit.
Oh, they do have it on here. Yeah, it's called Crazy Live from the Basement. So they do have it on Spotify. 4 minutes. Well, it's almost 5 minutes, but it's just like it's almost got like a funeral march vibe to it. But I thought that was an interesting like self cover that they did.
Well, they just took the vocals out. It's not.
No, I'm saying
it's
on
not
the Crazy Live from the Basement.
Oh,
thing.
sorry. I thought we were still on the instrumentals.
No, sorry. Yeah,
I was
but
listening to some songs in my AirPods.
yeah, but I like the album cover on the single because it's like the
Oh,
guy's
yeah.
head exploding into a
That's
thing.
pretty cool, yeah.
And then the album cover itself is like like a mushroom cloud of like a whole bunch of random shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought
It
that was
was a
kind of
cool
a cool
album cover.
tie-in. But
Yep.
for the rest of the album, you got "Singing Elsewhere,"
I
which is
kinda
the
like that
title
song.
track. It's not
I
bad.
did too.
Yeah.
Once it came in,
Yeah.
it had a cool
It had a cool vibe to it.
like cool like hip hop kind of vibe, and then the ride cymbal. I thought that was kind of cool.
Mhm.
And then Gone Daddy Gone being the second half of that last single.
Yeah.
That wasn't a bad song.
I'm not sure if I like the percussion or like whatever that kind of little like a wood block or something. It sounded like a little childish. But again, it wasn't terrible.
No,
Like I'm not gonna.
You know what's really a standout point is that other than one song that's 3 minutes and 42 seconds, they're all like under 3:20.
Yeah, there's it doesn't
They're
really.
short banger tracks like boom boom boom, you're in and out. They don't drag.
And without the two instrumentals that are like 5 minutes, this album is it's only like
37 minutes.
Yeah, pretty tight throughout the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't like a track, it's not gonna be on too
It's
long.
not gonna hang around for a while.
Yeah, right.
I don't get why they did a slash with Gone Daddy Gone slash I Just Want to Make Love to You, because I don't know where that element of that comes
I'm
into
not
it,
sure because it's not on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
It's only on streaming services.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where that comes from. Also on iTunes they had Crazy instrumental and Go Go Gadget Gospel instrumental.
Yeah, I saw that.
So and they had a bonus DVD too.
And it says here that Amazon bonus tracks were Transformer and Boogie Monster instrumental.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know, but they're on Spotify, you said?
Yeah, that's what they're on Spotify.
So maybe the album like officially ends at
The album officially ends at the last time.
at the last time, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Gone Daddy Gone, pretty energetic and not super soulful. This is more like their kind of rock-ish,
Like rock
or like
pop.
rock pop. Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of this one.
Yeah. Smiley Faces.
I like
though.
Smiley Faces.
This is it's
Yeah.
definitely one of my.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Second
didn't know it was
single.
I didn't know it was a single. I was gonna give it my sleeper.
So
but
was I.
yeah, I put it on my 2021 playlist too.
Oh.
So you'll see it in a couple episodes.
Oh, nice.
Well, you might not. I don't know.
Hint.
I don't know. Oh, you can listen to it there though. Yeah,
Nice.
I love the kind of build up with the huge vocals behind him, and it's very it's got a crazy element to it where it's got that kind of mysterious aspect to it, and those
This has
swing.
that swing.
Yeah,
you can
it's-
see like the girls swinging
Yeah.
back up in the bag, like
The Carlton.
yeah, I was just gonna say that you can do the Carlton to it.
Yeah. Yeah, great song.
mm-hmm.
Cool lyrics to it too.
Yeah.
I found the Boogie Monster to be kind of boring.
See, I kind of like that one.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I kind of like the vibe it gave off of being like kind of like it fit the title, which I thought was actually really good. Like the
I could
Boogie
see- yeah, I could see
Monster
that.
Yeah.
and like that kind of low vocals that he doesn't really show as much. He's got that higher register that's his wheelhouse.
I thought this was an interesting pick for them to do an instrumental for. Because there's
Yeah.
really not much to like show off.
Yeah, I get Transformer. It's kind of
Yeah.
glitchy and weird, but yeah.
I don't know. I just found this to be catchy for being like such a different song.
Yeah, it's catchy, but at the same time, I think they do it too much to
Makes
that
sense.
point where like you understand where it's coming from. I get Joe's point; it is a little bit boring, but there are like that's what I was saying before. Like it's not necessarily a great track, but I keep coming back to this
Yeah.
album. Like
Yeah.
there's something that just keeps drawing me back to it.
There's
Maybe
a lot of
it's-
variety on it.
Yeah, maybe
And
it's
for
the variety.
being such a it's 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Exactly.
Like I
Yeah.
said, it doesn't hang around long.
Right.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Should we, before we get to
I was gonna say that. Yes.
deep, should we get into the other cider?
Rosé. Like rose candy.
Let me clear my palate a little bit.
Yeah, you need a palate cleanser.
Yeah, a little palate cleanser.
I'm just gonna go straight in.
I need those like little crackers on the side.
Remember when we first started, we had like snacks
We did.
when I worked at Ileana's.
Garlic knots.
Yeah. Just
How
random
good
shit.
did that feel when you worked?
I know, right? Yeah. I have a couple opportunities on the horizon.
Hey.
Oh, all right.
Oh, this podcast is like a subtle
Yes.
story arc. Is like your
Yes.
your career path.
My sister sent me one today that Marvel Studios is actually looking for
What?
someone to do some of their podcasting stuff.
What?
Oh.
Sweet.
They're
so
looking for.
little
Can I get-
change in
can I get
format for
Stan-
hops and bops.
Can I get Stanley's autograph?
No.
Oh.
I'll weekend at Bernie's, hold his hand, sign it for you. Now I'm definitely not getting hired.
So this is the Rosé
Yes,
cider.
I'm excited for this one because I was a big fan of the Brosé. I gave that a 10. And, it's got the Rosé colors.
Yep.
So, let's go in, I guess.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I already did.
I saw it. It's okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty similar to the hard one.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that little tinge of rosé.
This is like more winey than
Yeah.
that,
Yeah. And they have a whole bunch of wines there too. I didn't even get into that.
So this one says, our Rosé cider is a sweeter and more fruity version of our original hard cider. We lovingly crafted each can of our cider from our own apples that were handpicked, pressed, and packaged on our farm.
Wow. Thanks from them. Thank you, Joe, for reading that. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, they've got a whole lot of wines. They got a Pinot Blanc, 𝐴𝐧𝐿, Bubbly Blanc, Apple Cranberry,
I like the website.
Harmony Peach, Raspberry Rosé, Blueberry, and that's it.
I like
So,
the website though.
I know it's kind of neat. Except when we scroll up, you can see it up here.
Oh, yeah.
Like in the our wines thing.
Yeah. Oh, that is
Yeah.
true, huh?
They didn't cover it.
Yeah.
But, from their orchard as well. They're all made straight on the location. I didn't see where they were making them, but they had a big barn in the back, so I'm assuming that's where they did it. But great spot, pretty decent drink. I think I slightly prefer the original, but this definitely has its own appeal too as well.
Mm-hmm. I also prefer the original. I'm glad
That's
we
a
drank.
little sweeter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of.
I'm glad we agreed. We decided
We made an
to
agreement.
drink the original first. It just makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not
That's
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we jump back in then?
Somewhere elsewhere.
Yeah.
I liked the intro to feng shui. I like the whole feel of feng
Yes.
shui. I feel it had a very
Feng shui.
a refined version of Wu-Tang. Like it had that feel to it.
Okay.
That
With
repetition,
the way he
yes.
rapped, the
Interesting.
style, the rhythm. Just obviously not
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, late 80s, early 90s, like it was on a mixtape. It's very refined and clean. But that was the first thing I thought of, was like that Wu-Tang kind of feel to what they were putting out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can see that.
I actually really liked it.
It's only a minute and a half too. Nothing crazy.
No, which was kind of cool
Yeah.
too, because it was repetitive. There was a lot going on in a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
But because it didn't go too long, it didn't get too messy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You jump over to Just the Thought. I was not a big fan of this one. It's just something about the very abrupt drums that come in, and the fact that they're just cymbal heavy and
Little
kind
choppy.
of a little distorted.
The distortion kills me, because it's vocally it's a good song.
Oh yeah, no, he sings his heart out on this song, and it's very serious when he's talking about thoughts of suicide and things like that. But there's just some, the instrumental wasn't that great, pretty subtle, and the drums just kind of ruined most of it.
If you got rid of the drums and made this like a chill ballad,
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
probably one of the best songs on the album, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Which one? Sorry.
just a
Just
thought.
Just a
I
thought,
thought
yeah.
vocally,
It's also-
lyrically, like it was just a very heavy and well put together song.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right, like you get those drums in there, and it's like, why are you punching me in the dick right now? I didn't ask for that.
Those cymbal distortion reminds me of something like Citizen Cope would do, or
It's kind of cheesy,
yeah,
is what it comes down to.
yeah.
And it's the longest track on the album, so you combine those two things, it doesn't really work out in its favor.
No, I almost feel like you could have gotten away without any percussion in this.
I think so, yeah. I think maybe you might have wanted to add another element to it, make it
Maybe
just
like,
a little bit
maybe
less.
a little more like piano or something.
Yeah, something that
or
would
like
make
a
it.
little acoustic guitar or something that would make it full.
Yeah,
Besides
like
just the
an
bass.
organ or something.
Yeah, but because his vocals and his lyrics are really
This is-
good, and like I said, I think if you get rid of that trashy, cheesy percussion, it's one of the best songs on the album, and like single worthy, which it's not on there.
It incorporates elements from A Touch of Class from Kevin Peake. So I'm assuming that's where they get the organ, or like the whatever kind of background instrumentation's in there. And I think he just added the drums by himself because it's very chopped up like a producer would do on like a hip hop release. but it doesn't work in this style. But anyway.
Yeah, like you said, the drums just killed it.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Mm-hmm.
it'd probably be my number one
Mm-hmm.
or at least sleeper.
Yeah. But one of my favorites is coming up next.
Transformer.
Yeah, I love Transformer. I just love his like layered vocals. They're always like in key with each other. It's like playing a piano with him as the vocals.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And just the beat is kind of like hyper and a bit all over the place and very cool.
This song reminded me, especially the instrumental version, of something like Death Grips would do.
I could see that.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Just the busy, frantic like, electronics.
A little bit of like, not as like insane and
No, right. This is like more
macabre.
digestible.
yeah, macabre. This is like Death Grips that they sipped apple juice.
You're not
Yeah.
getting. You are not getting sodomized in a basement for this, with strobe lights.
right.
Like, that's
Yeah,
not
you're
happening.
playing
not
with Play-Doh.
Yeah.
But I love it. It's a cool track.
Yeah,
And
this
I
is
can
cool.
I can understand where they put it as an instrumental later too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And then Who Cares was the other, technically the beginning half of that.
I'm assuming it's like an
First
A-side,
single,
B-side kind
yeah.
of thing. But it was very chill. Very soulful.
Yeah.
Yep.
But nothing
Again,
crazy.
short, fits the album.
I get it.
Not a throwaway, but not a standout.
Yeah.
And then,
And the album after Transformer for me just kind of fades. Not really a lot there.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Still has some good variety though, like some
Oh, yeah.
up-tempo, some chill, some different genre influences.
Yeah. I like the closer the last time. It was pretty decent. Kind of neo-soul-esque.
Necromancer, like kind of like that song you
Necromance. The fucking cemetery.
yeah.
that you did, your
Kind of,
guilty pleasure.
Kind of spooky vibes on it. But
Got the kind of
Yeah.
distorted vocals.
yeah, the like, 10 through 14 kind of show why they were more of a one-hit wonder. Although most of the tracks on this have over 1 million plays, except for Online. I think that's
Well,
the
I
only one.
feel like this is one of those albums that even though some of the songs aren't their best, like you said, it's got something in its vibe that keeps you coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And whether it's just that soulful, chill kind of,
Yeah.
whether it's the vocals, the lyrics. I mean, you've heard him talk. His voice is annoying as shit.
Yeah.
But somehow when you put it with this like hip hop and soul R&B kind of music, but the modern version,
like
not
a
the
southern
older
vibe.
version, like it just works. And you kind of
Sure.
end up with this like just good feeling of listening to it, and it's like just a background chill. I don't know. There's just something about it. You're right.
Okay.
Clear my throat a little.
Did that go down your
Clear
nose?
my throat.
But I mean, I don't really have much else to say for the rest of the album. Might kind of sum it up for me.
Storm coming gets picking up towards the middle, and just kind of like it vibes a bit. But
Yeah, I mean, towards the end of the album
it's not
for
a
me,
bad song.
like every song kind of had the same vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Like Online, Necromancer, Storm Coming, they were all more on like the chill end.
Mm-hmm.
Even Who Cares, throw that in. So it was kind of like a little monotonous. But I think each song still has something individual to offer.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
like the intro of the last time,
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah. I like the closer.
yeah,
Although not really the closer, but
yep.
pre-instrumental closer.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
that's pretty much all I gotta say for it.
I think it's
agreed.
Yeah.
a solid album. It was a really good listen.
Yeah,
Like we were saying,
I
there's
was pleasantly surprised.
there's some element that keeps me coming back to it. I'm not sure if it's just the variety or if
Yeah.
it's that soul style to it or if
that's
it's,
where for myself, that's where I'm leaning. It's that soul. It's so different than what I'm used to listening to, and he does such a good job with his voice that it made me like just really like want to listen again.
Yeah.
You gotta get lost in it. You know.
It is a great Getting Lost album
Yeah.
overall, and sound like this great
yeah.
background noise. And that's not a slight against it. This is just a good like, kind of get tranced and
doing
have
the
it on.
dishes,
Yeah.
cleaning the house, working
Yeah.
around somewhere. Like
I mean, the title fits it too. Like, you're kind of going to this otherworldly place that
Yes.
you can kind of see yourself getting lost
for a little
in.
while, right?
So I understand it from that point. And also,
Yeah.
I like Danger Doom's production. I've heard the Mouse and the Mask, and his style is pretty appealing to me. So maybe that's why I get a bit more lost in it, because it has that other element to it. But
wish they could have done more.
yeah.
I've never listened to the second one, but
The
sounds
Odd
like
Couple,
it wasn't really
2008. I've never heard of any track off of that. But
So this was 07 and that was 08?
This was 06.
06, okay.
Actually, there are a lot of pretty popular songs. There's 3 in their top 5 that are from that album that all have over 10 million plays. So maybe we do that in the future. I'm not sure, but pretty solid album. I definitely enjoyed it. Tracks?
Oh, tracks, yeah.
Tracks.
Crazy?
I don't know if Crazy's going to be mine.
Ooh.
Because there's like a lot of different...
I think I'll give my number 1 to Crazy.
I
It's the
agree.
reason I picked it. It's got that mysterious vibe to it and can still have its big pop appeal.
Yep.
It's got a cool production aspect to it. Those choir sounds in the back, they're kind of haunting almost.
Yeah. It's
enjoyed
going to be
it.
my number 1.
Sure.
Yeah. What about you?
Joe, we're all waiting.
I don't know.
The
I got-
audience at home.
I know, yeah.
They're all looking at
Yeah,
you.
all the dudes in the basement in the comments.
If Peter doesn't pick Crazy as his number 1, I'm unsubscribing and then resubscribing.
Yeah, right. Smash the like button.
Smash it.
I guess I'll go Crazy. All right.
Go Crazy.
Yeah.
Go Stupid.
Crazy.
But
Yeah.
listen to the slow down version. It's cool.
All right, I'll have to listen to it.
Live at the basement.
But there's just a lot of really good
You
other
don't have
songs.
to pick. I don't want to like.
Yeah, but I don't know what I would pick out of the others. Like, there's not one that will
Stand out.
kind of pass it, Like, I'll talk about
Usurp it.
Yeah, I'll talk about it during the Sleepy Horse, but...
Yes. If we're going least favorite, then I will probably have to give it to Just a Thought. It's like I said before, longest track in the album. Kind of weird drum production. Didn't really have a lot going for it. Other than that, singing was good, but didn't really do much for me.
Yeah, maybe like Online. I don't know.
Okay.
Not that it was bad. I don't know. It was probably the least memorable.
Okay.
I guess maybe I'll go from that point of view. Like at least Storm Coming had that pickup in the middle. I loved Just the Thoughts, everything but the drums. So I can't give that to my bottom. The beginning, I mean, I even liked the Boogie Monster. I just thought that was a really cool, even though it was a different vibe, like that might be why I liked it. Yeah.
Okay.
To say there was one song that I absolutely, like a skip, I don't think there was.
No, I mean, maybe later in the album they're not as standout, but I don't think there's many skips on this at all.
I didn't like Gone Daddy Gone. That would be a
Okay.
skip for me.
Okay.
That's my bottom track.
Not Go Go Gadget Gospel. You did talk a lot of trash on the opener.
Yeah, but that's my other one.
You literally like opened up with just
Yeah,
a giant
I didn't
turd.
like it. Yeah. But like there are some elements to Go Go Gadget Gospel, like no, there's really not much. I tried.
It's also, I did notice One Earbud verse 2 is tough on that. A lot of these songs.
Yeah.
This
There are a lot
album
of-
specifically, I
'Cause there's
felt
a lot
there's
of-
a lot of
lot
right
of
and left
stereo.
that
A
you're
lot of
missing.
stereo, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I did notice that because I did listen to the album when I was, I want to say mowing the lawn, so I had both in. And then I listened to it the second time doing stuff around the house, and I had to be able to hear from my kid and all that. And I only had one in, and I noticed a lot of missing parts, not just on that song, but the whole album.
Yeah.
Versus when we did the last 2 one-hit wonders, it didn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's probably the production end of it
Yeah.
too, where he gets very intricate with that
Yeah.
kind of sound. So
Yeah.
I get it.
For sure.
All
See
right.
Dark Horse?
Sleepers.
Yeah.
I didn't know Smiley Faces was a single. So if we're saying non-singles, I'll probably go Transformer. I just like that kind of interesting aspect to it, where he's definitely a bit overproduced, but in a good way, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Where the instrumental's a bit crazier and all over the place, and I like that one. But again, Smiley Faces, definitely my second favorite track. Bit of that old school soul production. A lot of cool singing on it. I like that one.
One with Feng Shui.
Okay.
I really liked. I just thought it was like I said, it had kind of that old school hip hop vibe with like the Wu-Tang feel, and it was very busy and very cool. But it was a minute and 50, boom, done. I just thought it was like they fit so much into a short amount of time that it just made a great song.
Cool.
Yeah. This is tough because I like a lot of other songs for like different reasons. I thought St. Elsewhere was a good song. Smiley Faces, Feng Shui, Transformer. I liked Who Cares. I liked Necromancer was all right. The Last Time was pretty good. But I think overall I'm going to have to go with Transformer as mine. This is a good like kind of like hey like kind of hype song, you know. So I agree with you, Tom. Transformer.
Yeah.
But
I pick them all.
Yeah. I enjoyed the album a whole lot.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Let's rate it, Tom. What do you got?
Let's give it a rating. I think I'm going to give it a 6.5, which I think is pretty fair. There are elements to it in the latter half that don't really push it that far over the edge, push it into the 7, 8, 9 radius for me. But there's a lot of stickier elements to it. There's a lot of cool production from Danger Mouse. 𝐸𝐴 is a fantastic singer. I think he has a lot of cool vocal range stuff that he does. I think this is the one album we can say that it's not. The album is pretty solid. It's worth listening to as a one-hit wonder group. So, a lot of cool hidden gems. If you're not aware of other songs from them other than 𝗏𝐼𝐴, I would recommend this album.
Yeah.
Agreed. I was putting it at a 7.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The only, it had a lot of good songs. It was returnable. Like, it had you coming back for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it was a bump for me. It was just like, whether I could figure out what that element was or why I kept coming back and wanting to listen to it again, like, this will become something that's on my, I don't want to use, I guess, mindless rotation of like I need to throw on an album and not necessarily be like fully entranced in it. This might come onto that rotation for me because it was, especially in a more chill vibe, like when I'm not looking to listen to a Slipknot or something that's gonna like just go. Yeah,
something you want.
This was you just kind of chill to, and
cool.
I really did. I liked it.
Good.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised too. Like I said earlier, I'm sitting at a 6.5. I agree with you, Tom. I'm kind of lockstep today.
We're right. We're in that same radius.
Yeah, we are. I thought 7 would be a little too high. There are a couple songs I didn't really vibe with, but I would definitely listen to this again for sure.
Yeah, it has a lot of returnability factors to it.
Yeah, and I really like how you ended it. You said I would recommend it. Definitely check it out. It's too bad that we kind of did this during our one-hit wonder. I feel like that already has a negative connotation to it, you know?
Well, I mean, we're just trying to find...
This is the one.
This is the uptick.
We'll end it on a good note.
We might have semi-debunked the one-hit wonder stereotype.
Exactly,
yeah.
Because the last 2, we came out with the idea that we would probably never listen to those albums again.
Right, the 3 and 4 radius.
Exactly.
Those might be collectively the lowest rank albums.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, could be.
What do we give the
Luke Holmes?
Holmes?
We always go back to that. Out of all the episodes we've done.
I'm starting to get more into country now. I don't know what it is.
I think it's just
a flannel.
No, she doesn't like country.
Oh,
no.
I've been.
Although I did go to a country concert.
Thomas
Rhett. I was fucking hammered for that show.
Yeah, he's good. I saw him live too.
I brought a whole water bottle of Dr. _𝐸𝐿 in there, and I left with an empty bottle of water. It was that. They only let you bring one, clear bottle in. Ooh, and it was gone. I was feeling no pain by the end of that show, but that's a story for another time.
All right.
Nice.
Why don't we rate the cider?
Ciders.
Let's rate the cider.
Yeah, let's do it. So we have 2 ciders: Holmberg Orchards and Winery.
Yes.
The original hard
I guess we'll just do
and the
both
rosé.
of them. They were mine, so I guess I will start. I really like the hard cider, just the main one that they put out.
Mm-hmm.
It was sweet, but not too sweet. I just spit all over my laptop.
Ooh, I saw that.
Yeah, I made a whole mess.
Brick killed the guy.
It had elements to a cider that you like. It's got that crispness. You can tell that it's locally sourced and not like mass produced and not just dump a full bag of sugar into. I enjoyed that one. I'm gonna give it probably about an 8.5. I would say.
Wow,
I
yeah.
really enjoyed that one. And the rosé was decent. It's not like the rosé where it's got that cool element to it, but it was pretty good. I would probably give it probably about a 6.5. I like
Cool.
both of them.
All right. I too like the original hard cider much better. I actually might say this might be the best cider I've ever had.
Oh wow,
Yes.
that's cool.
Because anytime I have a cider, even like Angry Orchard and all that,
Yeah,
it just has that artificial taste I talked about earlier. This is fresh. This is like real. You know,
this shit's real.
this shit's real. I'm gonna give this a 7.5. I'm giving this 7.5. Definitely gonna drink this again. I actually want to go to this place
Yep.
and fall it up. Get my fall on.
Don't
Yeah,
do
good times.
That was a
Rosé.
dumb joke. That was gonna
I was waiting for it though.
Don't
Rosé wasn't a huge fan of this one. It was too winey for me. I'm not a wine guy at all. I'm gonna give this, but I like the attempt. I'm gonna give this a 5.5.
Okay, that's fair.
So 7.5, 5.5.
So I'm just gonna do a collective. These ciders are not really my thing.
Yeah, I figured
Like
you're not.
I
Really
just, not that you put it in front of me, offer it to me, I'm gonna drink it. You know, and I can definitely tell you whether I like it more or less than another one.
Yeah.
I will probably never purchase a cider. Like I just don't have any interest in that at all.
Sure.
So I'm gonna give it a collective, and I'm gonna give them like a 7. They were solid. I mean, same with the album. You know, it was solid.
Yeah.
I would drink either of them again. I did like the hard cider better than the rosé cider.
Yes.
You know, not a wine person, not a little sweeter, kind of just not for me. But it wasn't bad. So I say collectively between the two of them, like that's middle of the road 7, like
Sure.
average.
Cool. All right.
Excuse me.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Shout
All
them
right,
out.
let's give them some shouts.
So Holmberg Orchards on Instagram, just Holmberg Orchards.
Also .com. That's where I got all my listings from.
.com. And go check it out. Looks like a really nice orchard with a lot of things to do. Apple picking, fruit picking,
Yep.
wine tasting, cider.
As of right now, they have 𝐴𝐿, Wine Sap, Golden Delicious, Ida Red, and Russets available
nice.
to pick. Although probably not when we're releasing this. I
Yeah,
think they kind of
it'll
stop
probably
around
be done.
the November range.
Yeah,
So
yep.
too bad, so sad.
Well, remember for next year. You know,
Yes.
there's always next year.
Well, I think they open around like April and May.
Yeah, it looks like they have some like spring and summer fruits too.
So yeah,
go for
definitely
it.
keep them in mind.
Yep.
Good family place. The
Yep.
only thing I didn't like was they didn't let us bring our dogs up there. Yeah, so we had
Because
to,
they piss on the apple.
yeah. that are already on the ground.
Fine.
Yep.
I don't know, but
And then Gnarls Barkley, I don't see them with an Instagram.
I don't think they're currently active.
Yeah.
But you know, you can find
No,
CeeLo
CeeLo
Green.
Green, look him up.
You can find
Spotify.
Danger Mouse. He's still doing things, I think.
Yep. Cool. Well, there you go.
Yes, that's
That
right.
is
Solid.
the episode.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for listening to this little 3-part One Hit Wonders series.
We should do it again sometime.
Sure,
Pick
yeah.
some other ones.
It's cool to kind of do some deep dives into that that idea.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, see if they were worth listening to.
exactly.
Next episode, what number are we at? 62.
62.
Is it mine?
It is yours.
Okay. So, backstory. I have a tendency of changing my albums a lot. I'm like
This
going,
is
no,
this.
guys, I want to do this. I want to do that. A couple weeks ago, I made it very clear to the guys in our group text that I have my next 2 albums lined up and ready to go.
Yes.
Mike immediately said, I will bet you
Called
that.
bologna sandwich on
Yep,
that.
yep. He's gonna call it. I will bet you. What are we doing? A tequila shot?
Shot of
Tequila-
tequila, something we
like a
both
nip.
fucking hate. A
Yep.
nipper of tequila.
Yeah, we both hate tequila, so this is like a gag between me and
Yeah, this is rough.
Mike. Tom is the
I'm officiating.
the mediator. And you know what? It's now been a couple weeks, and we still have a few more weeks to go, and I'm sticking with it.
Yeah. He really doesn't want to drink tequila.
No, I don't. There's a couple other albums on my radar, but they can wait. I'm gonna hold true to this.
What you say?
But we'll see.
Allegedly.
So this next episode is gonna be the first of one of those albums, and I'm picking this new band that I learned about. They're not really new, but new to me. Mm-hmm. They're called 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. They're kind of like a modern day funk band. My friend Heather, who was on the podcast, she was on the Taylor Swift episode. Huge fan of the podcast. Always listen. Thank you. She introduced me to them, and I really love their album, Life in the City. So I'll be bringing that. I love it. I've been listening to that album a lot. It's kind of a different genre for me. So bringing that. And then to pair with that, I'm bringing a beer called Modern Hipster from 𝗎𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗏 Brewing.
I've heard of that.
And both the brewery and the artist, both out of New York. So I thought that was kind of a cool little tie-in. Didn't we do 𝗎𝗶𝗶𝗏?
We did them
for the sours,
right?
On
the Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, so this is an IPA.
It's a redemption arc because we weren't huge fans of the lemon meringue.
Yeah.
Although the orange soda one was pretty decent.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
hopefully that goes well.
Yep, but this is an IPA, solid IPA. I really like it, and I'm excited to pair these two and talk about both next episode.
Let's give them a chance.
So
Sweet.
There we go. Cool.
All right.
So this has been the Hops and Bops podcast. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Check out for more. Go back into the archives. Check out some of our older episodes. We're always up to some cool stuff, and spread the word.
Why did it just cut off like that?
So this has been the Hops and Bops podcast. Thank you so much for listening and for watching. Look at these guys.
Oh, jeez.
We just adore each other.
Look
This
at
is
you.
great.
I love my two gay dads.
Sounds like a TV show.
Yeah, right.
Coming to CBS this fall. My two gay dads.
Thank you so much. Check out our future episodes. Go back into the archives. Check out some older ones. We've covered a lot. We've done a lot of specials too. So look back. We're on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and watch on our YouTube the episode playbacks. For Tom and Mike, I've been Joe. We'll see you next time.
Peace.